Pala mo, parang Miss Universe, no? Winning Miss
Ramdam
Universe.
ko yung gigil mo, Adam eh.
Good day, Pepsters! Happy Wednesday evening sa inyong lahat. Siyempre, eto na, Pep Spotlight muna tayo ngayon, hindi tayo Pep Live Extra. Pero, for sure, meron tayong kasama ngayong gabi, di ba, Kuya Burns? My name is Nikko nga pala, and I will be one of your hosts tonight. Kasama ko si Kuya Burns dito. Kuya Burns, sige, I'll give you the floor to introduce.
Okay, thanks Nico. And in a few days, no, we will see the crowning of a new Miss Universe. Kaya lahat ng mga pageant fans dyan, mga pageant enthusiasts, talagang hype na hype yung energy nila. And because of that, yung magiging guest natin ay mga dalawa rin sa, I'm sure, pageant enthusiasts, no? So, let's please welcome fashion designer, pageantologist, Jian Lasala, and pageant vlogger, Adam Genato.
Hi, good afternoon. Good evening, sorry, good evening.
Hi,
Kumusta
Sir
kayo?
Bernie. Hi, Sir Nico. Good
Hi,
afternoon. Thank you for having us here on your show. Hi, Sir Gian.
Hi, Adam. We're in one show finally, di ba?
Oo nga, at natuloy, parang sabi sa akin ni Adam before na dapat may matagal na kayo may plans to do a video. At dito nga nangyari yan sa Pep.
Oo,
Pero
dito
eto na nga,
nangyari.
ang init-init ngayon, no? Summer na summer, pero hindi lang dito mainit, pati sa social media mainit din ang mga ganap dahil sa Miss Universe. And nitong May 6 nga, nag-start na ang arrivals ng ating mga candidates for this year, Miss Universe 2020, na ginaganap ngayon sa Hollywood, Florida. So, Kuya Bird.
Yes, Nico, no? Ayun nga, kakasabi ko lang kanina, hype na hype tayo mga pageant fans, no? And alam naman natin, Gian and Adam, na dalawa kayo dun sa mga pageant fans or mga pageant experts pa nga, no? First question, paano nagsimula yung pagiging fans nyo sa mga international beauty pageants or beauty pageants?
So actually, I saw Adam's interview the other day with Mars Fran. Same kami. My love for pageantry started in 1994. I was 6 years old or 7, parang ganon. And then I think that was really a divine appointment that for me to witness Miss Universe 1994 because, you know, my dream as a fashion designer started there. And you know, si Lord naman, nothing comes by accident if it's from Him talaga, di ba? So after the Miss Universe 1994, I started sketching. Yung una kong ginawa, coming home from my grandfather's house, I grabbed a piece of paper and I started sketching all the gowns, national costumes that I saw on TV. And then that dream of mine never left me. You know, that Miss Universe seed that was planted in me by God, no? Never left me. And then I started really pursuing sketching and designing. And then every year, nilook forward ko siya. Back home sa Iligan, wala kaming cable. Until nung Miss Universe 1999, same din kami kay Adam, nasundan ko siya. Kasi na-show yung Miss Universe 1999 sa RPN. Per RPN 9 pa yata yun eh. And then, yun.
Yes,
and,
yes.
Yes, RPN 9, di ba? So, and then, nag-finalist si Miriam Kembao. And
Si
after
Miriam.
that, nasubaybayan ko talaga yung Miss Universe every year. Parang, I feel like I'm really meant to be at Miss Universe. I'm really meant to be a designer for nations. No? And it's also a platform used by the Lord for me to really share His love, especially for the candidates. No? Going through a lot right now sa competition, like si Nova Stevens, no? And that issue pa with her. So, we get to really have that chance to really minister to them as well.
Ayan. So, we have naman Adam. Can you share your story naman, Adam?
Ako, simple pageant fan lang talaga ako. I was 12 years old and I got hospitalized to dengue fever. And I remember Miss Universe 1994 finals was happening a day after my birthday. So I spent my birthday on the hospital bed watching the Miss Universe 1994 finals. And at that time, super blown away ako sa mga nakikita ko. In fact, binibili ko yung mga magazines noon na feature yung mga Miss Universe candidates sa cover nila or sa mga tabloids like About Tonight. Yung, kunyari si Miss Belgium feature doon sa front page, binibili ko talaga. So that's yung interest ko. Kasi nga, si Gonzalez, I think, was already starting to become an artista. That's how I started to become so engrossed then with her. yung kasali niya sa Miss Universe competition. And then after Miss Universe 1994, wala, hindi ako nanood ng Miss Universe ulit. Na-reignite lang siya ulit when Miriam competed 5 years after. Super big deal. Talagang nakapukaw ng attention ko talaga yung pagtapilok niya sa stage. Kasi I remember it made to the front lines, it made to the headlines of a lot of newspapers here na talaga natipilok si Miriam, ganyan-ganyan. So my curiosity really got the best of me. So, mula noon, after Miss Universe 99, pinapanood ko palagi yung Miss Universe finals sa VHS tape ko. Di ba, nung time natin, 1999, 2000, so pa yung mga VHS tape, hindi pa naman sa YouTube, di ba? So, lagi ko nire-rewind, inuulit-ulit ko, ginagaya ko si Miriam, ganyan-ganyan yung mga, ganyan, ano niya, tawa na tawa yung mga maids namin sabay, mga kapatid ko na ano sa akin, kasi talagang, alam mo yun, talagang fan na fan talaga ako. Hanggang sa, ayun, a year after pinapanood ko na siya, sadly, for the next 10 years, lagi tayong unplaced. So, nakaka-frustrate manood. So, imagine nyo na lang yung super thrill at saya ko talaga when Venus finally broke the drought for us a decade after. So, doon nag-start yung pagiging fan ko. Until such time, nasa sobrang obsessed ko sa kanila. Actually, hindi na sa mga beauty pageants, sa celebrities and sa mga artistas in general, I would come up to events uninvited because that's how I love everything that is showbiz. Talaga, yeah. So, I remember 2009 din, nakilala ko yung PA ng isang celebrity. And yung PA na yun would always bring me to the backstage of ASAP. So every Sunday after church, I would go to ASAP and meet all these celebrities. So doon nag-start yon until 6 years after I became a pageant sponsor for a pageant site that I was affiliated with until last year. So doon nag-start talaga yung nung bata pa talaga ako, mahilig na talaga ako sa showbiz talaga because yung parents ko, lagi kami iniiwan sa bahay kasama ng mga maids namin. Yung mga maids namin, engrossed that's entertainment. Every afternoon, they would switch on our television sets. Panonoodin nila si Kuya Germs in That's Entertainment. So ako naman, may engrossed ako. Talagang nasa starstruck ako sa mga nakikita ko Monday group, Tuesday group, Wednesday group, sila Cheryl, sila Rommel, Sarmeta. So hanggang na-carry on na yan until sa ngayon, pagtanda ako. So basically yun.
Ayun. Ang haba pala na history ni Adam, ano?
Makulay, in short.
Makulay, oo. Pero
Yes.
nakarelate ko sa 1999 na Miss Universe. Yun natin yung earliest memory ko ng Miss Universe din.
Ako, sobrang engrossed ko talaga nung kay Miriam talaga, yung effect ni Miriam talaga na, alam mo ba, nung college days ko na nun every break na meron ako during college, I would spend it in our library. Tapos doon ako sa periodical section, hahanapin ko yung mga articles ni Miriam from all these publications. Tapos babasahin ko siya all over again. Ganun ako na-obsess. So, and tapos ako pa, our office is here in Cubao. Di ba ang Binibini, ang office ng Binibini sa Cubao din. So, ang lapit, di ba? So, parang sometimes I would really go to their events uninvited just to see these beauty queens talaga. Hindi naman ako napapagkamalang kay Crasher because, I dressed the part. So, parang tingin nila, usually yung pupunta-punta ako sa ASAP backstage, tingin nila sa akin lahat sponsor ako. So parang, alam mo yun, fake it till you make it. So, ayun. So buti na lang, inampon ako ng Sash Factor noon. Kaya naging legit na yung invite ko sa mga events.
And now you're here, isa ka na sa mga experts din na sinusubaybayan ng mga pageant fans online, as well as Gian. Bilang nasubaybayan nyo through the years yung Miss Universe, ano sa tingin niyo yung difference this time around? Bukod sa fact na nasa gitna tayo ng pandemya.
Actually, the changes has been really big, no? Because like before the Trump era, we can actually see girls talaga making it from unknown countries, and then there was really more emphasis on your communication skills and your personality. So when Donald Trump came in, he actually turned it into a glossy brand. So kay Donald Trump, then there was so much emphasis on your body, the way you look, the way you brand yourself, the way you package yourself, and then mas naging predictable yung top 15 niya, no, di ba? Yung time ni Trump din, very entertaining siya talaga. May entertainment value yung kay Trump talaga. Like, the girls were really sexy, the girls were really fit, ganyan. And then there were glamazons, no, yung term ng Trump girls. And then, fun fact, in 2004, alam ni Adam to, after the pageant, galit na galit si Donald Trump kasi his favorites didn't make it to the top 15. So what he did the year after, that's where all the 5 choices ni Donald Trump, yung 5 niya na choices, doon nag-start yung Trump pick. So, and then ngayon sa IMG naman, there is so much emphasis on your background, on your siguro your college degree, on your advocacy, story that you can tell, and then how you can draw people in, how you can make a difference. And right now as a Miss Universe contestant, not only as a beauty queen, you have to be really relevant with the social issues right now. Unlike sa time ni Trump before, if you're a pretty face and you can just say, oh, what makes you blush? Diba? O if charming ka lang, okay na, winner ka na. But yung before, beauty talaga, even si Paula Sugar, sinasabi na talaga, judge based on beauty. Beauty talaga, look for beauty. Right now, it's different already. You have to be a total package. You have to really know what you're trying to say. You have to really know the global issues. You really have something to say. And there's not much emphasis on body. More ano na tayo ngayon, more inclusive na, and then we have someone like Angela Ponce, the first transgender Miss Universe, and then we had Sierra Burchell, who made it as the first plus size contestant to make it to the finals, and we've seen a plethora of diverse women competing, mga biracial women from Asian countries, and then what else yun? And nagbago talaga, mas inclusive ngayon yung Miss Universe, and those who did not fit the Trump mold before can already compete now. Right now nga, di ba, we have a petite contestant like Miss Universe Australia na 5'3" lang
Who's
yata yung
only
height ni Adam,
5'3".
di ba? Yeah, so
Yes,
yun lang
5'3".
yung difference. So, yeah, how about you, Adam? O sige, ikaw alam ko, marami kang
Oo.
insight dyan.
No, actually, you said it all na nga eh. Dadagdag na lang ako. Nowadays kasi a girl's backstory and what she represents for her community is very crucial. It's very helpful in winning the Miss Universe crown nowadays. For me, ang laki ng pagbabago kasi ngayon ang hinahanap na talaga nila yung makakarelate yung masa. Maski nanonood ng Miss Universe, maski sa TV, kailangan makarelate eh. Kasi ano na tayo eh, dumarating na tayo sa era na parang ko yung pagiging politically correct natin as a human being has to be taken into consideration even if we are competing in pageants like Miss Universe. So, nakikita niyo yung pagkakaiba. Kasi tama si Sir Gian, nung time ni Sir Donald Trump, talagang physical prowess, batayan for you to win the crown. Nowadays, it's really the overall package of the girl talaga in terms of her substance, it's in terms of her beauty, in terms of what she represents for her community, and what she could offer to the table. So, ang daming, feeling ko, Gian, bumalik lang tayo, so kung anong criteria ng Miss Universe bago pumasok si Donald Trump. Napansin mo? Parang nagbabago-bago lang yan eh. Nagbabago-bago yan. Nagbabago talaga yung mga beauty standards natin eh. So ngayon parang we're going back to the time of Miss Universe as to how they were crowning the winners before former President Donald Trump came in.
Ayun.
So,
In fairness, marami ako natututunan sa mga history levels ng Miss Universe trivia.
Oo nga, ang ganda nga nung sinabi nila, yung pinahit nila yung being inclusive, tsaka relatable, no? And yung question ko, medyo related dyan. Anong masasabi nyo dun sa evolution ng Miss Universe?
Malaki talagang pagbabago. Sobra. Nag-i-evolve ngayon. Dati kasi, di ba, lalo na nung time ni Trump, parang feeling ko nang gusto niyang kinokurahan, kailangan Victoria's Secret ang peg. Kinahan talagang bombshell, talagang super ganda ng mukha, face value talaga. Talagang all across the board, wala kang mapipinta sa winner from head to toe. It doesn't matter so much if you have good communication skills, as you can string sentences on stage, as long as you can answer your questions confidently on stage, then you're good to go. Tandaan nyo nung time ni Trump, 1 round lang ang Q&A. Ngayon, iba na. Nag-e-evolve na talaga. Napansin nyo? Kapag nanonood na tayo ng Miss Universe, especially 2 years ago, the latest edition, 5 rounds na ang interview rounds sa Miss Universe competition. The moment na tatawagin ka pa lang ng host to be part of the top 13 or nung semifinals, i-interviewin ka na, a little trivia of your life. So, magsasalita ka. And then after that, you will be delivering a 30-second speech about what you would like to tell the world to know about you. And then, after nyan, di mag-evening gown ka, swimsuit, okay, physical prowess on stage. Top 5 Q&A. Then another common question for the top 3. And then may final word pa ulit. So nagbabago na talaga yung pamantayan. Ngayon, hindi ka lang kailangan maganda. You really have to be a spokesperson as well. Because let's face it, you know, the winner will be doing a lot of, especially ngayon may pandemic, in the absence of high-profile events and red carpet appearances, she will be doing a lot of live interviews on social media. So kailangan these girls, nakulang siya sa apartment sa New York, will be able to espouse the values and rally support for all these charitable organizations universe is also affiliated with. So, spokesmodel ka na, diba? Combination of being a spokesperson and a model at the same time. So, ang laki talaga ng pagbabago nag-e-evolve. Kailangan ngayon, you have to be like this. Kailangan ano ka na, you have to be a woman of substance. Hindi ka lang puro ganda, marunong ka lang magpasarela. Kailangan ngayon, meron ka nang i-offer something new to the table, which is your wit.
Aside from the coronation night itself, which part of the pageant do you look forward to the most?
Yeah, me, I look forward to the most is evening gown, definitely. Kasi, syempre, I'm a fashion designer. But most of all, I also look forward to the question and answer round. In fact, right now, no, Miss Universe uploaded all the, how many contestants? 70, I think. 70 videos
Almost
describing about
70.
themselves. Almost 70, yeah. So, at least right now, I have a gauge kung sino talaga yung winnable in terms of communication skills. Because the last time, wala tayong idea talaga na, alam mo yun, para Miss Universe kept us all in the dark, parang feel yung top 15 ko before or top 20, parang all basing lang on evening gown and swimsuit competition, no? So, and yung nilook forward ko din, yung opening number. So, I'm so happy na bago na yung choreographer, they fired the last choreographer. We have a new choreographer and then they have an opening dance number. Kasi of all the pageants that I will serve, si Miss Universe lang yung walang opening number eh. And na-interview nga ni Adam si Scott Grossman, parang hindi rin sold yata si Paula Sugar sa idea na sumasayaw yung candidates. But happy ako ngayon because Miss Universe, they start to listen na to the fans. And I feel like this year, para sa dalawang edition na gagawin nila, they're gonna have a lot of entertainment value. Kasi yung evolution ng Miss Universe, parang sa time ni Trump, naging physical lahat. No? Tapos ngayon, naging brains lahat. So, nawala yung entertainment value. So, hopefully this year, they will combine both. Kasi yung importance ng physicality nung time ni Trump, nagkaroon ng effect on how the girls package themselves. In fact, it also benefited us being a pageant powerhouse now, the way we prepared our contestants na they have to look a certain way, they have to be packaged a certain way. And sana this year, meron ng ganon na entertainment value and syempre brains din yung communication, yung question and answer, yan.
Since nabanggit ni Gian yung preparations, dumako naman tayo kay Rabia. Sa inyong dalawa, how prepared do you think Rabia is for this competition and what do you think are her chances of getting the 5th crown for the Philippines?
I think Rabia is more than ready to win our 5th Miss Universe crown given how she has showcased herself in the last few months leading up to the competition. Nakita nyo naman, I've been saying this, nakikita nyo talaga yung fighting spirit, yung determination niya to really win it all, to fight the odds na parang napaka-imposible considering that our country has won 2 crowns for the past 6 years. So pero nakikita mo yung puso niya talaga na ilalaban niya talaga to. Ngayon nagkakagulo tayo. Alam mo, ito natutuwa ako sa kanya eh. Tayo kasi natutuwa tayo. Panakikita natin yung transformation ng isang girl from the moment she got crowned in her national pageant all the way leading up to her international competition. And si Rabia, nakikita natin talaga yung evolution niya na she keeps getting better and better. Ngayon nakita niyo in terms of physical transformation, hinulma niya talaga yung sarili niya dun sa usually hinahanap ng Miss Universe in a winner. And then, nakita niyo naman din at the same time kung sumagot sa mga interviews, may laman, may substance ang mga sagot niya to the point na parang kinikriticize na nga natin na siya para siya nagle-lecture eh. So ngayon pa lang as early as now, hindi ka nakakabahan sa Q&A. Alam mong sasagot at sasagot si Rabia. At siguro ang kailangan na lang niyang gawin, konting i-polish pa yung skills niya when it comes to doing Q&A para maging pulito. So talagang malakas ang kumpiyansa ko. And knowing how she has been backed up by the Miss Universe Philippines organization right now, led by Sergio, who, di ba, has a very good track record of training and molding our girls. Lalo talaga na talagang ilaban talaga yung para sa ikalimang corona natin. So, nakakatuwa yung mga pasabog sa social media. Talagang lahat tayo nakakandara pa i-repost. Nakikita natin talaga yung growth niya talaga. Diba? So, ang dami niya mga pasabog na hindi natin akalain na, ay, kaya pala ni Rabia gawin yan, diba? Na parang dati nilalait-lait lang natin siya because of her poor styling, of her height. Ngayon, parang nakita mo, ibang-iba na talaga si Rabia from the time na she was competing in Miss Universe Philippines last year. Kung dati, di ba, parang konti lang yung mga nagre-repost ng mga photos niya. Lahat tayo ngayon, talagang nakikita natin talaga yung potential niya. Talagang nagta-transform siya right in front of our eyes. And it's just a matter of time kung ano ba talaga magiging placement niya, top 5, top 3, top 10, or eventually the crown, di ba? So, ganun din sa ko talaga. Pero ang sasabihin
Ayan.
ko na lang talaga, ayun na, 80% na lang, 80%, 20%. 80% pinapakita na niya eh. Ang hindi na lang natin pa nakikita yung halabira walk niya. Tsaka yung
Oo.
papakita pa niya sa Q&A niya. Yung 20%, destiny or luck doon napapasok. Pero kung tatanungin niyo ako doon sa 80%, alam kong ibibigay niya lahat yun para doon sa porsyentong yun. So, at the end of the day, it's still luck and destiny if she will win our 5th Miss Universe crown.
Yeah, me naman, looking at it at the eyes of a Christian, when I saw Rabia talaga competing at the Miss Universe Philippines, I really saw her heart. It was so beautiful. And I feel like, the beauty of it is that Rabia really has a childlike faith, and she has a very pure heart, a beautiful heart. And like I always say to the contestants that I've interviewed or talked to privately on Instagram, I always tell them that all of you 70 contestants, you're called by God to win. However, the one that we will win talaga is the one who has the purest of intentions and who has a childlike faith. And Sarah Bia, I really can see that in her. Even during the time when she competed at Miss Universe Philippines, siya lang yung may pinaka malinis na intention talaga. And right now talaga, Rabia remains that probinsyana na babae na who just really wants to be successful, who wants to prove herself. And no one can ever defeat a person who is so sure of herself. And I can see that with Rabia. And because of her childlike faith and pure intentions and a beautiful heart, I feel like that's her edge over the other contestants. And the Lord will definitely honor that. And by that alone, she can actually give us the 5th crown. So, it's not about, syempre, preparedness, ganyan. Pero kasi, as a Christian, no matter how prepared you are, no matter how you really put yourself out there, but if you don't seek the Lord and wala kang faith kay God and hindi mo siya sinusunod or you don't obey him, you definitely won't win eh. Kasi the Lord will only honor a person's heart if you also seek him as well. So yun lang yung point of view ko. But I think Rabia, and definitely Rabia is doing that.
True. Sobrang impressed din ako sa evolution ni Rabia over the past few months. Parang since she was crowned, parang laging comment mo, parang overstyling o kaya oversized yung mga outfit na suot niya, ganyan. Pero when Rain and M stepped in, sobrang nag-improve na siya. She was able to find her style, her own style. And syempre, speaking of styling, recently, na-announce yung evening gown designer and national costume designer ni Rabia. How excited are you guys knowing na si Fern Amato ang magagawa ng kanyang dalawang evening gowns? And si the late Rocky got her call as well. Siya naman ang national costume ni Rabia.
Yeah, see Fern Fern Amato, we go a long way back, no? So while I was in Cebu, I was mentored by Protasio Emphasis. I already met him with Carrie Santiago. So while I was in college, ako yung baby nila. I got to hang out with them even before Fern and Carrie became so big in the Philippine fashion industry. But because before they became a household name right now, they were already famous abroad in Dubai. So si Carrie, he was working for Nicola Jabran yata of a Lebanese designer, no? And then Fern was already a designer in Dubai. So I'm really excited because you know what? I've been dreaming talaga of an evening gown that looks really classy and haute couture talaga, like yung beaded, bejeweled, ganyan, and tastefully made, alam mo yon. So, naalala niyo yung gown ni Samantha Bernardo made by Yeye Manila? Ganun na ganun yung gown na ini-imagine ko talaga. And I've been dreaming to see at Miss Universe. And I feel like with Fern One, as a designer for Rabia, I feel like we will be in for a ride for the evening gown. And for the late Rocky Gottercolli's national costume, I think I saw a sneak peek of it. All I can is that it's nothing like you've ever seen before. It's para siyang it's a combination of technology, technique, ano pa ba, ingenuity, artistry. So parang sabi nga ni Rabia, di ba, it's nothing that you've seen before. And I've seen a sneak peek before. He passed away. Parang pinost yata ni Vico, of stylist niya si Vico. So yun. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm really happy. We finally have someone who has a global point of view na designing the evening gowns of Miss Universe Philippines. So, yun lang naman. I'm really excited. Yeah.
Me naman, I'm really excited because you know why? We'll be treated with an extravagant showmanship come Miss Universe prelims and finals. Why do I say that? Kasi you know naman Sir Amato Couture, he doesn't make typical pageant gowns. He really creates his own rules when it comes to fashion. And if you've seen his past works, the past few years, magkakaroon ka na ng idea na talagang it will really be super royalty. Kasi this designer is based in Middle East, based in Dubai, and he has been dressing up a lot of royalties in that part of the region, and even Hollywood celebrities like Ariana Grande, Jennifer Lopez, Katy Perry, and a lot more celebrities. So, may-imagine mo talaga na parang, oh my God, this is something kakaiba. Na talagang this is something that we should look forward to. Na for the first time in so many years, na talagang maganda ang taste natin, kakaiba ang taste natin, na iyahain natin sa finals ng Miss Universe. Talagang excited talaga ako makita. Kasi si Rabia na nga nag-hint in her recent interview with media outlet, sobrang ganda daw talaga at mabigat. So talagang, ano ba yung ibig
Oh my
sabihin
gosh.
ng mabigat? So parang kahit tayo na, talagang alam mo yung palaisipan sa atin, binibigyan na tayo ng clues, talagang mapapaisipan na lang, ano kaya ang ibig niyang sabihin when she said that. So alam mo yun, doon pa lang yun, excite na ako eh. Parang, di ba, kasi tignan nyo ha, sa Dubai, tatlo silang magagaling doon na Filipino designers. In fact, I call them the Holy Trinity or the Trifecta. Si Michael Cinco, si Ezra Santos, tsaka si
Santos.
Fern One. Si Michael Cinco, bibihisa niya si Miss Canada and Romania. Si Ezra Santos, binihisa niya si Kaylie nung Miss Eco International last month. At ngayon, si Rabia, first time gagawin to ni Sir Fern talaga for the love of our country na talaga first time niyang mabibihis ng candidate sa Miss Universe apart from the fact na siya ang official swimwear designer ng Miss Universe Philippines last year. So talagang kakaiba and
Ayun.
something to look forward to talaga. Tapos at the same time, kay Sir Rocky Cole naman, I like the fact that there is a sentimental attachment to the national costume kasi talagang ang ano talaga yung they're paying homage to the talent and craftsmanship of Sir Ricky Gold until all the way till the end kasi they could have switched to another Filipino designer pero talagang nilaban ng camp ni Rabia or even Rabia herself na talagang gusto niya talaga mapakita, ma-showcase talaga itong national costume na gusto niya ipakita sa atin. And it's really something very, very extravagant as well. Magugulat din kayo talaga. So yan, kaya excited ako. Extravagant, exquisite, and most probably surreal. Talagang, ay, sana bukas na yung prelims para hindi ko na natin kailangan intayin pa yung mga pasabog nila na ganun katagal.
In
Right?
fairness naman with Rocky din, no? With Rocky's creation. So, wala naman tayo, hindi naman natin i-deny na sobrang gaganda din ng mga gawa niya. Even yung mga nakikita lang natin sa Instagram ng mga avant-garde na designs niya. So, yun din, sobrang nilolook forward ko din talaga kung ano yung may ipapakita niya this time. Siyempre, national costume to. So, parang medyo iba dun sa mga modern na ginagawa niya, di ba? So,
Yes,
medyo
yes.
traditional in a sense kung paano niya i-mix yun. So, yun yung mga isa sa nilook forward to. Pero nakakalungkot lang na wala siya with us. Pero sana happy siya, 'di ba? Na nakikita niya na natuloy at nagawa ang kanyang last masterpiece. Pero syempre, hindi lang si Michael Cinco at Fern One ang aabangan natin na may creation sa Miss Universe. Syempre, meron din tayo dito kasama. Kasama natin si Gian, meron din siyang dadamitan sa Miss
Yes!
Universe.
Yes!
Yeah, very exciting, no? So, actually, to tell you frankly, to share the Miss Universe stage with Fern One, Michael Cinco, it really flatters me. I praise the Lord for it. I thank the Lord for it. In fact, several years na yan na magkasunod talaga yung gown namin ni Michael Cinco and yung akin. Lagi yan magkasunod sa stage, sa blocking. I think yung pinaka-memorable na magkasunod kami was 2019 kasi pareho hindi nag-top 20 si Singapore and Tanzania. So, nung evening gown, pag napansin niyo, yung gown ko Tanzania, ang nasa unahan niya si Singapore.
Singapore.
Gown ni Michael Cinco yun. Oo. So, ako naman, I'm really really happy na to share this stage with them kasi honestly, sino ba naman ako? Like I'm not as big as them. But when your gown would be on the Miss Universe stage, hindi na yan mapapansin kung kanino galing. Yung girl na lang talaga yung magdadala niyan. So, ako I'm really excited. So, please pray. May tanong ba kayo about sa gown or ano?
Oo, gusto ko itanong anong i-expect namin sa gown ni Miss Belize?
Yeah, actually, just to give you a brief background. So I presented 5 sketches, and the one that was chosen was the one that I did not know how to do it. Para wala akong idea kung paano siya gawin. So, like I always said no on my interviews na na-record earlier and yesterday, random thoughts are from the Lord. So, when that gown was chosen, when that design was chosen, I prayed to God. Sabi ko, Lord, how are we gonna do this? So, and you know what? He impressed to me a designer that is going to help me. So the one that the Lord impressed me that will help me is Louis Pangilinan. So Louis
Oh.
Pangilinan is my mentor and consultant for this evening gown. And he will be my consultant in the next evening gowns that I'll be making. Kasi I always place myself in a place of humility. So even if I am an expert with what I do, I always feel like someone better can actually advise me. So with the gown of Miss Universe Belize, imagine all the colors of the ocean and the sea in one gown. So it's nothing like I've done before. It's also very heavy, 15 kilos heavy. And then when I saw Iris Salguero rehearsing it, parang ano lang siya, parang ang light lang nung gown when she rehearsed with it, when she practiced with it, no. And then we did a final alteration a day before she left for Belize City.
Florida.
And then she's leaving for Miami on Friday, our time, Friday morning. So yung gown, it's nothing like you've seen before in my creations, and I think wala pang nakagawa ng ganong design. It's very sexy, it's very artisanal, meaning pwede siyang ilaban sa mga haute couture. So, yun lang yung gusto kong
Nice.
sabihin. So, sana magustuhan nyo, sana you're gonna appreciate it as we've really worked hard for it too. So, praise God for it, yeah.
So,
Having said that, no, Gian, may
Yes.
follow-up question ako. Ako personally, curious ako dito, no? Gaano ba kahirap ang gumawa ng pageant gown sa yung usual gown?
Well, mahirap siya in a sense na for in my case, no, the gown of Iris Salguero almost had 100,000 rhinestones and Swarovski
wow.
crystal. So from head to foot, beaded siya talaga. And that was the first time I made a gown, or we made the gown with the help of the Lord, na puro na beaded siya from head to foot. So I am the only one who did the beadwork with the grace of God. But mahirap siya in a sense na it's very costly. It has to sparkle on stage. Alam ko before, uso yung mga plain gowns, but ngayon kasi yung labanan ng evening gowns, it's all Swarovski and rhinestones. So mahirap siya in a sense na you only have one mold, an hourglass shaped gown, and how you're going to make a variety out of an hourglass shaped proportion or a serpentine. Ganun lang, dyan lang naman umiikot yung pageant gowns. Either serpentine ka or gusto mo mag-ball gown, but usually it's only a serpentine hourglass cut gown. So mahirap siya because you have to consider the skin color, you have to consider their culture, You have to consider what's in their country. And I feel like I came in full circle with Miss Universe Belize kasi nothing could be more challenging than dressing up an African woman. Kasi with African beauty queens, you only have how many colors that you can do with them. But then with Iris Salguero, I can do all kinds of colors. And with the color that they chose pa, hindi pa yung color na gusto ko. So sila talaga yung nag-decide. It's not about me. It's all about them. So that's how hard it is. Yeah.
Sobrang na-excite nga ako dito sa evening gown part na to, di ba? Kasi isa to sa mga inaabangan talaga ng mga fans. Ito rin yung grabe mambash yung mga tao kapag nakikita nila rumarampa on stage. Kayo ba guys, Gian and Adam, ano yung most memorable for you na Miss Universe gown ever na nakita niyo? Worn by a winner or kahit candidate?
Yeah, Catriona Grace lava gown stands out for me in recent memory kasi yung craftsmanship, yung amount of research involved in preparing that gown, talagang ibang klase. It also has able to witness it live right in front of my eyes. So talagang I really went all the way to Bangkok para bilhin yung historical moment na a Filipino will be crowned the next Miss Universe winner. So ang ganda nung lava gown talaga, nagsaspark stage. It really reflects Catriona's personality, creativity in terms of who she is as a person. Kaya gustong-gusto ko talaga yung execution niya. Talagang inaral niya talaga. Hindi lang yung gown ha, yung kung ano yung kailangan maging elements ng gown niya, but also as to how she will execute it on stage. Kasi yung iba meron siyang post na ganyan, naka-side view, inaral niya yun. May science involved doon kung bakit ganun yung post niya. Hindi lang siya basta gumano lang, umikot tapos na gano'n. Talagang merong meaning behind it. So talagang pag naririnig mo yung ganyang level of research, yung amount of time and effort na ginugol nila in just making that particular says a lot about her determination to win our fourth Miss Universe crown din. So talagang nagtatak talaga sa memory king lapagaw ni Catriona. So for me, yun ang nagsa-stand out sa akin in recent memory.
How about you, Gian?
Ako, I have a lot. No? So for me, since I've been following Miss Universe for a long, long time, yung pinaka-notable talaga was the work of Ines Ligron at Miss Universe Japan. So in 2003, Miyako Miyazaki came out in a Nina Ricci evening gown yata, yung bra top and skirt, 'di ba?
Yes,
Maganda
yes.
'yun. Yeah, and then in 2002, pinahiram ni Mina Chiba, Miss Universe Japan, yung gown niya kay Oksana Fedorova, kay Miss Russia. She came out in that white Tom Ford Gucci gown. It was really, really memorable too. And then 2005, Miss Universe Japan, Yukari Kuzuya came out in an empire cut dress and naka-high heels siya, naka-gloves, and naka-socks sa shoes niya. That was also very, very memorable. And then what else? Yung kay Zuleika Rivera, 2006.
Zuleika,
Yung,
2006, chainmail.
yeah, yung
gold
chainmail. Yeah, mabigat yun. And then, in 2008, kay Hiroko
Diana
Mima,
Mendoza.
Hiroko
Okay.
Mima, yung Japan, yeah.
Under Ines Ligron pa rin.
Yeah, nagdala siya ng pouch. Yan, Gucci din yun. And kay Miss Universe Korea 2008 din, yung Tom Ford niya na black gown. Gucci by Tom Ford din. So, usually, yung mga high fashion couture dresses, yun yung pinaka-memorable for me. And of course, the iconic gown of Miriam Kiambao. It was a Halston gown, beaded by Alfredo Baraza. So, ayun. So, before the Baraza gowns, si Madam, mahilig yan mag-shopping abroad eh. So, pansin nyo, yung Miss World Philippines na dates in 2000, 2001, and 2002, naka-Naim Khan sila. So before all this fiasco with our evening gowns and Miss Universe, there was once a Naim Khan and Halston gown that dressed our beauty queens. Fun fact yun, fun fact.
Sometimes they look, di ba, they really look good in their gowns, pero bukod sa mabigat, di ba, yung kay Zuleika, alam ko, nagmarka pa ata yun kasi parang sobrang higpit and it's made of hard materials na talagang gumuguhit sa balat nila, no, masakit. But they look glamorous when they're wearing it. So my follow-up question, no, sometimes it's not about the dress, but how you carry the dress, no? Kasi isang kandidato, paano ba siya mag-stand out pagdating sa pag-wear ng swimsuit tsaka sa evening gown?
For me, it's very important how they execute their pasarelas when it comes to their evening gown and swimsuit turns sa competition. Because you know why? I feel, lalo na sa swimsuit, I feel like they have to execute two kinds of walk, one for swimsuit and one for evening gown. So sa swimsuit, kailangan mapakita nila yung confidence and yung personality nila on stage through their walk. Through their walk, we'll get a glimpse of their personalities. And usually sa swimsuit, kailangan medyo fun and fierce ka, bubbly, di ba? Tapos sa evening gown naman, it's always a dream of them to showcase the look that they have been envisioning for themselves and how they will collaborate it with their designer in terms of executing that look on stage says a lot about their personality. And notice sa evening gown, usually ang babagal ng mga lakad nila so that they can showcase their poise and elegance on stage. So I believe that how they project themselves in terms of their pasarela, their catwalk in those two segments of the competition is very crucial in terms of showcasing their personality and confidence on stage. Kasi aminin talaga naman natin, wala naman din talaga minsan sa gown yan eh. It's in the ability of the girls to carry themselves on stage. Confidence na talaga rin ang labanan. And of course, styling is also important and crucial. Kasi this can also ruin a girl's chances in the competition. Like I've seen how so many strong contenders in the past have been shut out of top 5 or even top 3 just because of this issue alone. So importante talaga na how they project themselves in terms of styling, carry themselves, and even their pasarela para mapakita yung personalities nila in really winning the crown.
Me naman, first of all, when I observe pageants, the first one that I observe talaga is the face. So, regardless of evening gown, swimsuit, face talaga. Secondary na yung character and personality, styling. But for the evening gown competition, candidates must really learn how to choose a gown that would really fit them. That's the reason why, as a designer, I present to them several designs, several sketches, and then I also ask them to show me how they would want to feel, how they would like to present themselves. But then usually I'm blessed talaga with candidates who just let me be with my vision, ganyan. So the evening gown doesn't really have to be very elaborate or stylish or beaded, so long as it will highlight them. Kasi minsan like yung si Miss Belgium 2018, ang ganda niya. Pero yung gown niya puro ruffles, 'di ba? So parang yung nakikita mo gown na, hindi na siya. So dapat with everything that you do, if you're a beauty queen, it has to showcase you and not what you're wearing. Everything should be an auxiliary. Kumbaga, accessory na lang siya to boost you as a candidate. No? So, important yan, your sense of style, and then beauty talaga, beauty of face. I'm not saying some are not beautiful, but meron talaga yung beautiful talaga, pleasing to the eyes. So, that's how I judge them.
So aside from the swimsuit and the evening gowns and Q&A, mga interviews, big factor din ngayon yung social media sa Miss Universe compared to, let's say, 15 years ago, diba? Gaano kalaking impact ng social media sa Miss Universe 2020?
For me, malaki. Because it gives us a preview of what these girls could offer to the table, especially in how they present themselves as a candidate before the competition starts. So at least magkakaroon na tayo ng idea kung ano ba talaga si girl, ano ba talaga ang personality niya through her post. Kailangan ngayon kasi sa social media, ang candidate dapat, ang social media accounts niya well curated. May balance ng glam, may advocacy niya, may charity work niya. So kaming mga fans at mismo, for sure, your organization will have a glimpse and idea of what these candidates could offer to the table as a potential Miss Universe winner. So nakakatuwa na binibigyan tayo ng maraming social media materials, lalo na ng mga babae, kapag super active nila. Kasi aminin talaga natin, malaking bentahe rin talaga ang engagement sa social media. Kasi talagang kapag kunyari si girl pinag-uusapan sa social media, it gives a lot of traction to the organization. And yung organization magkakaroon ng idea na, okay, this girl is very bankable. this girl can really do a lot of things for us because she has been doing a lot of things. Huwag na lang tayo lumayo. Noong time ni Catriona, remember she got invited to walk for Sherry Hill even before competing for Miss Universe. Usually, ang ganong klaseng gig ng Sherry Hill, ino-offer lang kapag reigning title holder ka na. So mapapaisip ka, bakit si Catriona kinuha? Considering she's only a candidate then 3 months before the competition. So si Sherry Hill, naisip si probably na gusto nilang i-prop up yung engagement nila sa social media, gusto nila mapag-usapan. So kinuha nila si Catriona knowing na Catriona has really one of the largest fan base in the pageantry world. So nung nangyari yon, nagkaroon ng magandang effect kay Sherry Hill because napag-usapan siya in terms of engagement. I think she was ranking second to Ralph Lauren then in terms of impressions on social media. So naging talaga napag-usapan yung produkto ni Sherry Hill in terms of her gown. So malaking, ako for me, malaking bagay talaga. Kasi nagkakaroon na tayo ng idea. At tulad ako, kami ng interview ni Gian ng mga Miss Universe candidates sa platform namin. So parang at least through social media, nakikita na ng mga pageant fans na, ay, ang galing pala ni girl sa comm skills, ay, may ibubuga to, magiging contender to. So may preview na tayong lahat kung paano to magpe-perform sa closed-door Q&A. So for me, malaking bentahe talaga ang social media engaging candidates' chances to win the crown. So yeah, for me.
Well, me naman, social media, of course, is very important. So in the point of view of a designer, that's my only way of getting myself out there, getting myself exposed. However, a piece of advice for those beauty queens and current and those who are still competing, that of course, this is not a barometer for you to gauge yourself if you're good or not. All of you are good, okay? I just want to get it out there. However, social media can be taken advantage of in terms of getting your messages across, advancing your platforms, your advocacies, kung meron man kayong advocacies, or wala lang, yung pasimpleng photoshoot. Kasi social media is already a free platform. Dati, kami la Adam, wala pa kami mga Instagram, we really have to go to periodicals, we have to, just to get an idea of these contestants. And kami, mga fashion designer, we're very lucky na may Instagram na, we're very blessed. But before, wala silang Instagram eh. They really have to be published or printed in magazines. So, it's free advertising, it's free exposure. Imagine, wala kang gagastusin, no? Lahat ng mga photoshoots mo, let's just say collaboration yan. And then, your reach will be 1 million. O kung ginastos mo, 5,000 lang. So kung i-divide mo yan on a marketing point of view, how much are you paying for marketing? So, coming from a marketing person, kasi marketing graduate ako, marketing strategy, okay siya talaga to get yourself out there. To promote yourself. Ganun lang. But then of course, the girls, this is not a barometer or a gauge for you to compare yourself to other people. Okay, all of you are beautiful. Just that, of course, you also have a responsibility to do. You're joining beauty contests, or if you have a platform, if you have an advocacy, make use of social media because it's free.
I remember that time, parang they also incorporated social media or online voting, kumbaga. Ngayon, iba na ang mga kaganapan. Ang laki talagang factor ng social media sa Miss Universe through the years. Pero I agree with Gian na sa sinabi niya na hindi siya dapat maging point of comparison ng mga candidates sa isa't isa or sa kung sino man. Kasi ayun na nga rin yung isang downside din ng social media. Kung may positive siya, meron din siyang negative side. So, recently nga, ito ngayon kay Nova and kay Amanda na rin and kay Ayu ng Indonesia na nababash sila ng mga pageant fans. And Rabia din, nababash din ng mga pageant fans from other countries. Anong masasabi niyo doon sa ganyang issue?
Well, pageant fans, no, we have that energy for pageantry and we become so passionate about supporting our candidates, defending them. We just really have to make it sure also to really think, before publishing our thoughts. Especially with yung racism issue kay Nova Stevens. We know the root cause of it. I don't want to say it anymore, okay? Ang sinabi ko lang the other week kay Mars France and the other was, if you're a Filipino, you protect your fellow Filipinos na. Kasi that's nothing new eh. And what happened was na-highlight yung Philippines being a racist country, ganyan. So, it's sad because social media became if you're not gonna use it responsibly and you make it as an extension of your thoughts, of your identity, of your character, minsan nakakalimutan mo na you're publishing your thoughts publicly. Okay lang you get persecuted for your faith in the Lord or whatever, but destroying other people with what you say is not good. It's terrible. Beauty queens, we think that we have it figured out out. Ako, I've been in a center of controversy and it was difficult kasi ika-cancel ka ng mga tao, ganyan, and then they will say the hurtful and mean things about you, no? So we just have to be really, really careful. Now, if you're a beauty queen and then you instigate bashing, that's a different story already. You also, as a beauty queen, you also have a responsibility to encourage your fans, no? To encourage everyone not to proliferate this kind of culture. Because at the end of the day, it's all beauty contest. There's only one crown. The crown will fade. The crown will be thrown in the kaban. Ano ba yun? Yung treasure chest. O, itatago mo lang yun dyan. But destroying other people's character, it's really evil. Ako, I don't encourage that. Yung mga candidates who are at the receiving end of bashing, I feel like they're also not in a good place too, di ba? So we'll never know talaga. So we just have to be really, really, really careful, no? So yun lang naman.
Before you click nga, di ba, sabi ng isang slogan.
Oo. Sabi din ni Pia, so
Ada.
yun.
Hindi, nakakalungkot talaga na umabot sa ganitong punto, especially na pasimula na yung competition. Because I feel Rabia doesn't need all this stress at this moment na she really has to defend us in front of her fellow Miss Universe sisters. Dapat binibuild up natin si Rabia at this point in time eh. So, ang gusto ko lang sabihin, can we just support our bets without pulling down other contestants? Yun lang talaga masasabi ko. Kasi nakakalungkot eh, na parang hindi ko ma-imagine na umabot na sa ganitong level of toxicity yung ginagawa ng mga pageant fans. Hindi ko lang sinasabi na Pinoy lang gumagawa nun, but yung fans din na from other parts of the world na nakakalungkot lang na di ba pwedeng mag-support na lang tayo ng candidate, ng bet natin, ng manok natin without really pulling one candidate down at the expense of another candidate. Actually, I can say a lot of things about this issue, pero for now, yun na lang talaga. Rabia doesn't need all this stress right now. Kung tutuusin nga, alam mo tong nangyayari kay Miss Canada, baka nga maging advantage pa to sa kanya, mas lalo pa siyang pag-usapan eh, because of what we did eh. Nakakalungkot. So, mas binigyan pa natin siya ng parang yung candidacy niya mas naging stronger pa as the days leading up to the competition. Kasi pinag-uusapan siya sa social media. Lahat tayo nagkakagulo. May kanya-kanya tayong puro-puro. So kapag napag-uusapan ka sa social media tapos big issue pa sa states ang racism, Black Lives Matter. O ayan na. Diba? Perfect recipe na yan for a top 21 call or placement. So dapat, yun nga, tama rin sabi ni Sir Nikko, think before you click. O ayan nga, sinusupport natin nga yung manok natin. Pero ang downside naman at the expense of another candidate o etong si candidate na to, ni-repost tayo, parang anong lumabas tuloy na single out tayo. O, edi ang kalabasan, ano bang kalalabasan nito? Di parang, hindi lang tayo mapapahiya, mas malulungkot ako for Rabi. Kasi alam mo, hindi pa ba tayo natuto kay Samantha Bernardo 2 months ago? Hindi ba nag-apologize siya dun sa closed-door interview niya with the pageant owner na parang at the level of toxicity of tong Filipino pageant fandom natin. Tapos ngayon, ginagawa ulit natin kay Rabia, and Rabia does not need this kind of stress at the moment. Ngayon, papacheck-in na siya sa official hotel in just a few hours. So, nakakalungkot. Sana, alam mo, matapos na itong mga fan wars na talaga na to, na parang, yun lang eh. Parang ako naiinggit ako sa mga kapwa fans natin from the Latin community. Kasi sila, kapag kunwari, alam mo yung pag nag-aaway-away sila nila, di ba natandaan niyo yung kay Pia at kay Ariadna, di ba? Yung crowning mix-up ni Steve Harvey. So, lahat ng mga Latino, kamping-kampi kay Ariadna against us. Pero tayo sa Pilipinas, nagkakagulo tayo. Parang binabash tayo ng mga kapitbahay natin. So, parang wala tayong solidarity rin as one Asian community eh. So, sana dumating yung point na parang we could help each other out in boosting all these girls' confidence instead of pulling them down and tearing them apart para lang lalong madiscourage yung candidacy nila for Miss Universe. Sana dumating yung point na yun na maging united tayo at dito sa Asian community in tackling these issues kasi nakakalungkot pag nasi-single out ka.
Gusto ko lang i-point out doon sa yung kay Nova naman. Syempre, okay lang share lang thoughts about it. Parang for me lang, medyo naging issue lang na singling out because Tagalog yung nakita nating comments doon. Ayun lang yung nakakalungkot na na-single out tayo since ang dami ring ganito na hindi lang naman pala tayo. May pinafollow din ako ibang pageant accounts. Meron din siya sa ibang mga shupit balwers natin. And Gian mentioned kanina na may beauty queen na mismo na nag-i-instigate pa ng hate on social media, bashing on social media. So sana nga matuto tayong lahat lahat ng mga pageant fans dito sa issue na to na sana tigil-tigilan nila yung parang they think highly of themselves tapos dito pull down nila yung ibang kandidato. Hello guys,
Yeah.
2021 na.
And Nico, if I may add, the reason why it was so terrible with Nova Stevens because the Filipino pageant community is really supporting Nova, right, Adam? And I got
Yes.
so heartbroken because it was a Filipino who posted that online. And then it got picked up, na-send kay Nova. And then, parang ang dating tuloy, lahat kami, yung effort namin as pageant fans, friends ni Nova, parang na-discredit tuloy. Kasi parang we're building up Nova Stevens alongside with Rabia Mateo kasi we love Nova Stevens. She's very endearing, she's very kind. Because of that incident, a Filipino who posted it, who exposed it, ayan, tuloy, na-highlight tayo, naging news tayo abroad. In fact, it was posted in the Independent Journal in UK, na-highlight yung Pinoy. And even if Nova tried to rectify the situation, wala nang nagagawa kasi
The damage has been
na-destroy
done.
na. Yeah, all because of one person. Nonsense talaga. Na, kunwari, ano siya,
Careful.
I know. And it's, no. I just want to point it out na, if it doesn't help the Filipina queen or the Philippine contestant or another contestant, then don't expose it na publicly. Especially if it will create a controversy. I can still see the effect of it until now. So, pageant fans, whoever you are, please wag na. Especially if you're a personality, then don't.
Yeah, can I just
Yes,
say
Gilbert.
also, Gian, na ang ganda ng pinoint out nyo kayong tatlo when it comes to social media, like sana supportan na lang si Rabia. But I think it's very tricky pagdating sa Instagram, sa Twitter, sa Facebook na apart from giving yourself the opportunity to put yourself out there to promote yourself, you cannot really control these people who will do harm to you di ba? Ang hirap Talagang it's a really very hard balancing act. Tama rin yung sinabi ni Adam kanina na dahil dito sa ginawa kay Miss Canada, she was able to gain attention. And in a way, that's a disadvantage to our candidate kasi nga kapwa pa Pilipino yung kumbaga nanira dun sa isang kandidata. So yun lang, parang it's really a difficult balancing act when it comes to this. So it's better na you focus on the positive. And like in this situation, social media really helps Rabia to stand out dun sa mga pictorials niya, dun sa mga shoots niya. It also helps So it's really difficult, no?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree, Bernie. And if you're a personality in the industry, in fashion or politics or whatever, if you're given by God a platform, then use it to build up contestants. Use it to build up personalities, not expose the negative, especially if it's your very own countrymen. Wag na. Kasi alam mo yon, nakakasira talaga, trust me.
Yun nga parang alam mo, additional burden pa talaga to kay Rabia apart from apologizing to her fellow Miss Universe sisters kanina na sinabi ko. Ngayon, gagawa pa siya ng video para lang i-address tong issue na to, para medyo i-call out tayo na maghinay-hinay tayo, 'di ba, in bashing her fellow Miss Universe sisters. So, alam mo yun, nakaka-discarril talaga, nakakasira rin nakaka-distract kay Rabia and she doesn't need this kind of stress at the moment. So, ewan ko, sana wala nang ganitong mangyari in the near future. Alam mo yun, I get the passion, pero kailangan talaga i-police din natin yung sarili natin, including myself, kasi sometimes I could also get passionate about how things are going in the pageantry world. So, i-police natin yung thoughts natin, think twice before posting. Huwag mo lang alamin pairalin yung emosyon mo, lalo na pag kunyari nanggigigil. Kasi something, naranasan ko yun nanggigigil ako na parang may issue, in-instigate tayo ng mga kapitbahay natin or ng mga ibang lahi. So, mapipilitan kang, mapoprovoke kang mag-react. And believe me talaga, nakakahiya talaga. Kakainin mo lang din yung mga sinabi mo later on. So, yun ang natutunan ko from that experience and I'm sharing it to you now. Think twice before posting. Lalo na kung makaka-apekto, hindi lang sa sarili mo, kundi sa ibang mga tao sa paligid mo. So, using social media nowadays is really a responsibility na rin talaga. Alam mo, parang Miss Universe, no? Winning Miss
Ramdam
Universe.
ko yung gigil mo, Adam
And this segment na lang, no, remind na lang natin siguro sila na yung message ni Nova din sa kanyang post na spread love, not hate. Medyo heavy itong nilagpas nating segment. on a lighter note, sino ang mga candidates na inaabangan nyo sa Miss Universe?
Oh, well, of course, I have to build up Miss Universe Belize. If you can support her to be really amazing, continue to pray for her. She competed with Catriona Gray at Miss World, and she competed with Karen Ebasco at Miss Earth. So I feel like alam na niya talaga. And in fact, no, according to Missology, she's the most intelligent contestant they have interviewed, including Olivia Quido, no? Favorite din niya si Miss Belize. So apart from that, I also love Miss Universe Cambodia. There's really something special about Miss Universe Cambodia. Of course, Miss Universe Canada. Yeah, and then Peru. Kasi
Latina.
Miss Universe Peru, Christian eh. And I have a soft spot for candidates who proclaim the glory of God publicly. So, yun lang yung tinitignan ko talaga. And yeah, yun. Cambodia, Canada, Belize, and then of course, si Rabia. Feeling ko nga, Rabia will be in the top 2. Sinabi ko din yan in one interview. Them and Cambodia, I really felt that they will go head to head. But of course, Adam has a different opinion.
Si Adam meron na siyang sariling list. Parang may nalabas niya siya the other day eh. Sige Adam, ikaw.
Hindi, magbabago pa naman yon. Pre-arrival pa lang naman yon. Everything will still change once the competition officially starts. Alam mo, ang dami talaga. Aminin mo to, Sir Gian, this batch has got to be one of the strongest batch recently.
Talaga. Confusing.
Sobra. Sobra talaga. One day, katulad ngayon, may nakita na naman ako umaangat dahil ang ganda ng styling. So, araw-araw nagbabago. But right now, ang dami ko, nasusokot talaga ako kay Peru, kay Chile. Ang ganda-ganda talaga nila. Talagang hindi ako Tapos si South Africa, ayan, talagang ide-defend niya talaga yung crown. Si Thailand, talagang gigil na para makuha ang kanilang third Miss Universe crown. Nandiyan din na talagang makikipagsabayan. Sino pa ba? Si Jamaica. Si India, ang galing din ng dalawang to. Binabantayan ko rin tong dalawang to kasi feeling ko bubulusok to in the next few days. Who else? Sa Latina, alam mo, ang dami kong mga nakikita mga countries na hindi usually nag-dominate sa Miss Universe. Pero ngayon, parang feeling mo, ang lakas apart from Peru and Chile, nandiyan si Bolivia, si Nicaragua, si Argentina, si Brazil na ang ganda-ganda ng transformation. 'Di ba? Sa Asia, nandiyan din si Nepal. Parang sumasyang sup-sup sa transformation. Talagang may kutob akong nararamdaman talaga na aalagwa to in the next few days as well. Si Cambodia, na parang, ito nga kahit si Australia, si Cambodia, na talagang, alam mo yon, kahit hindi ganun katangkaran at hindi sila ang pinakamaganda sa batch nila, pero lumalaban sa kudaan. At alam naman natin na ang pamantayan ng ING ngayon when it comes to looking for their next winner. Tapos sa Europe, nandiyan si Romania, si Iceland, di ba? So, talagang si Great Britain na ang ganda rin pala ng backstory. So, ang daming malalakas po, Sir Gian and Sir Bernie. Talagang, and of course, si Rabia. Pero si Rabia talaga, ramdam ko talaga, top 5. Mamimili na lang siya. Top 5, top third runner-up, second runner-up, first runner-up, or winner. Ganun kalakas si Rabia at the moment for me.
Ayan. Parang alam mo, muntik nang mabigay ni Adam lahat ng country sa Miss Universe. Sige, Gian, anything to add?
Yeah, and if I may add, I agree with Adam. I think this year's Miss Universe, you will see majority of the top 21 will be coming from countries that has not made it Miss Universe. And we're gonna see a lot of underdogs like yun, Nepal. We're dressing up Nepal. We're dressing up also Cambodia. So yung mga countries na yun, Nepal, Cambodia, maybe Myanmar. Nakita ko yung styling na kagabi and I was like, whoa, ang galing.
Wow, diba?
Diba? Yeah.
Diba?
And then sa South America, sa Latin America, sila ni Bolivia, also like her. And Brazil, si Chile. And then even yung European girls right now, I've spoken to a few of them. Like Belgium, Netherlands, Great Britain, Denmark, Slovak Republic, Ukraine. Yes, Romania. Yeah, ang gaganda. And happy ako for the European girls because for the very longest time, sila yung laging nasa bottom end. But right now, the Europeans are coming in strong. And I feel like justified yung continental groupings ngayon. Kung meron pang continental groupings for Europe. Sana wala na, Adam, no? Para makapasok naman yung mga gusto natin like Belize, Chile, Barbados. Even Barbados. Yeah, Nikko and Bernie have to check out Hillary and Williams of Barbados. Yeah.
Sige, natagdag sa mga listahan ko. Yes, Kuya Bernie.
Yeah. Ito sinabi ko to kay Nikko, no? Yung in the past many years, pag mamimili ka ng top 10, top 15, top 20, parang in a way, mapipredict mo na eh, di ba? Yung alam mo kung sino, may mga staple countries who will stand out. Pero yung pinoint out nyo, Adam and Gian, na in this edition, maraming underdogs, marami yung mga usually na nandun, baka they're in for a run for the money kasi marami sa mga contestants yung nagsa-stand out din. So it could be very surprising for us in this edition.
I agree. And then, na-happy din ako for Miss Venezuela. She's the first Miss Venezuela na matalino outside Osmel's training. Kasi when Gabriela Isler came to the position of
Miss
national
Venezuela.
director, parang nahirapan siya, di ba? Na kunin yung formula ni Osmel. And I have to be honest with that. But right now, parang I feel like aside from the 2018 Miss Venezuela, ngayon siya yung pinakamatalino na pansin kong Miss Venezuela under Gabriela Isler. So I have to include her. I cannot deny that.
Gano'n naman talaga yung learning curve talaga nating lahat. Like talaga it will take some time for us to really master the winning formula of a certain pageant. Kasi tayo nga, it took us 10 years, di ba? Si Osmel, 1 year lang, di ba? The next day. In Venezuela, 2016, ligwak, di ba? Pero 2017, top 5, di ba? O ngayon, si Gabriela, 3 years, di ba? Yung learning curve niya. So, ganun lang talaga naman eh. Hindi agad mo makukuha ka agad eh. Pero once na nakuha mo na yan, boom, boom, pack na yan all the way.
Last question, Adam and Gian. Sino sa tingin nyo ang magiging top 5? For now, kasi for sure magbabago yan.
Ako nagbago na talaga. So si Peru pa rin talaga. Peru si Chile, super. And then si India. Nakikita ko na si India, yung growth ni India in terms of styling and her caliber as a contestant. Si Philippines. So, pang fifth toss-up between South Africa and Puerto Rico or Jamaica. Yun ang mga inaabangan at binaba. Kasi ganun ka-competitive sila ngayon eh.
Hirap si Adam eh. No?
Ganun sila ka-competitive this year. Talagang walang clear front runner at this time. Yung mga sinasabi namin, hindi nila yung parang Catriona Gray na hawak nila yung na talagang lock na talaga for the title na hindi. Ito talaga wide open race for the title. Sinasabi kong malakas sa mga Latina this year, pero ito si Jamaica, ito si India, ito si Philippines na talagang hindi papakain ng buhay sa mga kapwa nilang contestants. Malakas ang laban talaga ng mga countries ngayon.
Gian, your turn.
Okay, my top 5 is syempre Philippines, and then Cambodia, and then I have India, and then Canada. Na I can feel that she's gonna make it far as top 5. Ipasa ko na si Belize, sorry ha, pinagpipray ko yan eh. Ipapasa ko na siya. Kasi nandiyan naman na si Philippines eh. Pero yung top 10, alam nyo, nafe-feel ko talaga, I feel like the top 10 will be a very, very strong top 10. Na every one of them, will compete. Kung bigay, sana lahat ng 10 na yun mag-i-interview eh. Magbabago yung top 5. Kasi feeling ko, yung 20 na pipiliin kasi the 21st will be fan vote, diba?
Yes.
The top 20 will be really, really strong with communication skill talaga. Yeah, and I hope that they will put emphasis on the communication skill and they will not look at the sash factor. Kasi if ako yung mag-judge ngayon, konti lang sa mga frontrunners ang makakapasok sa 20 talaga. The rest will be yung mga countries na unknown.
Nagkataon lang na countries na unknown pero ang wala lang sa kanila yung machinery o yung fan base na meron tayo sa Philippines.
And exposure.
Yeah. So sana magbago lahat soon.
In a few days, malalaman na natin kung sino ang tatanghaling bagong Miss Universe. Abangan niyo yan sa May 16. May 17 yan dito sa Pilipinas. Pero syempre, eto na, medyo patapos na ang ating interview with Adam and Gian. Pero hindi natin sila paaalisin nang wala tayong PEP Challenge.
Ayan. Tayo.
Oo, IQ test ito dahil ang tawag natin sa PEP Challenge na to ay Guess the Queen. So basically, maglalagay tayo ng photos. Tapos, unahan lang kayo guys. Unang tumaas ng kamay, siya ang magsasagot kung sino yon. Ang prize dito, bragging rights.
Why not? Go!
First picture. Ayan.
Oh.
3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh, nauna si Adam. Sige, bigyan natin kay Adam.
Jennifer Hawkins, Australia.
Okay, perfect. Next photo. 1 point kay Adam. 3, 2, 1, go!
Ay!
Oh my God, si Adam!
Ang bilis si Adam.
Sino
Okay,
Adam?
go Adam.
Alicia Machado, Venezuela, 1996.
Ang galing. Ang galing.
Okay.
Grabe.
Third photo. 3, 2,
Ay, ako na
1,
yan.
go!
Oh, ako na yan. Ako.
Go, Gian! Ikaw na.
Oh, that's Zuleika Rivera. Grabe, ako na yan. Zuleika Rivera.
Ayan.
Perfect!
1
2 points, Adam. 1 point, Gian. Okay. 4. Oh. 3, 2, 1,
Oh, yan.
go!
Ako yan. Very competitive.
Tataas ko na rin kamay ko.
Okay, wait lang.
Buo.
Ulit. Okay, game. Okay, hindi ko nakita eh. 3, 2, 1, go! Ay, ba't pa topic kaya? Okay.
Sige, Gian na. Sige, para mag-tie.
Gian. Oh, sige. Gian.
Sige.
Gian.
Rio Mori yan. Rio Mori.
2007, Japan.
Oh, it's a tie, ah. Umiinit na yung labanan, ah.
Oh, it's a tie. Number 5. 3, 2, 1, go!
Adam, go!
Adam, go!
Oksana Fedorova, Russia, 2002.
Okay, 3
Galing.
points, Adam. Number 6. 3, 2, 1, go! Okay.
Ay, Gian, go.
Oh, that's Lara Dutta, India.
Nice,
Galing. 3
Yeah.
points each. It's a tie ulit. Next photo. Okay, go. Oh, Adam.
Hindi ko sige na, Gian, ikaw na lang to. Ang hirap ng point tip.
I know that.
Okay, Gian.
I think that's Barbara Palacios. I'm not sure.
No!
Wrong.
Wrong ba? Oh, ikaw na, Adam.
Go, Adam.
Point tip, Buisimon, Thailand, 1988. Hindi ko
okay.
memorize yung
Correct.
surname.
Grabe ka, Adam. Pati
Point tip,
Memorize.
Simon.
Basta Buisimon. Si point tip yan. Teka nga, i-google ko yung ano niya.
Okay
Ang
na
hirap
yan,
ko.
Adam. Okay. Next. Ito madali to,
3, 2, 1, go.
Si Jersey.
Oh, Gian.
Gian.
that's Demi Lee Peters, now Demi Lee Tibo.
Ayan.
Ang ganda ng
Perfect.
gown niya, no? That's a very nice gown.
Ang ganda nga ng gown niya dyan.
Ang
Perfect
ganda ng
yung
styling
gown
niyo dyan.
Okay, next. 3, 2, 1, go! O, sige, Adam.
Paulina Vega, Colombia, 2014.
Okay, perfect. Last. Anong bigay na natin kay Gian tong last para tayo?
Para tayo.
Oh,
Yan, go.
that's Jimena Navarrete. Oh, ayan, Mexico.
Oh, 2012.
Dapat yung ginamit niyo ng photos, hindi crowning photos, dapat nila sana, OOTD. Para
Para mas
Mahirap.
hirap
challenging.
i-guess. Oo.
Ayan, unfortunately guys, dito na nagtatapos ang ating interview for PEP Spotlight.
Thank you.
Bibigyan syempre namin kayo ng chance to promote your channels, your social media accounts. Sige, let's start with you, Adam.
Thank you, Sir Gian. Thank you, Sir Gian. Thank you, Sir Nico and Sir Bernie. Thank you, Sir Nico and Sir Bernie, for guesting me on PEP. Alam mo, super happy ko talaga na you were able to finally get me for this kind of gig. Talagang I've been always watching and reading all your articles on PEP. So this is such a dream come true for me to appear on your platform. So eto, Miss Universe na. For more Miss Universe updates or any other pageants thereafter, feel free to follow me on my social media accounts, Hey Adam G. So that's one word, HEYAADAMG, one word, on all my social media accounts, whether sa YouTube, sa Instagram, and on my Facebook page. So sana manalo si Rabia talaga for our 5th Miss Universe crown. Thank you so much, Pep, for having me on your show. God bless you guys.
Ayan, thank you, Adam.
Thank
Yes,
you, Adam.
First of all, thank you very much for all of the support that I'm receiving. You know, I'm just new in the pageant vlogging industry, and I'm barely 6 months to doing pageant vlogging, and I praise the Lord for all of those who are supporting our channel. You can follow me at Jian Lasala on Instagram, and you can also follow me, Jian Lasala, on YouTube for Pageant Talks with Jian Lasala. And then for my brand, you can follow it on Instagram, Lasala_label, and then Lasala Official on Facebook. Thank you very much, guys. And If you want prayers, if you need prayers and word of exhortation from the Lord, just feel free to approach me on Instagram. If you're troubled or you're depressed, don't hesitate to approach me. I will pray for you and let's talk about it privately. So, to all the young pageant fans, thank you so much for all of your support. And thank you for always supporting. So, thank you. And Rabia, good luck. Iris Aguero, God bless you. Who else? Anshika Sharma and Sarita Reth and Nova Stevens and Mariah Tibes and all of my friends who have I interviewed. Yeah. Thank you,
Ayan.
pep.ph. Thank you so much, Nico and Bernie.
Thank you,
Thank
Gian.
you so much, Gian and Adam, for joining us tonight dito sa PEP Spotlight. And guys, syempre, we do also do coverage ng Miss Universe 2020. Meron din kaming updates dyan sa pep.ph. Usually si Adam din kachika ko dyan sa Instagram. Nagbibigay na siya ng tips sa akin. So, basahin nyo rin yan. Yung mga coverage naman sa pep.ph, punta lang kayo sa website. Also, follow nyo rin ang aming social media accounts at PepLerds on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. Pep Media Box naman kami on YouTube, pep.ph on Viber, Kumu, and Alamansi app. We also do live cast shows din. Meron din akong social media accounts kung gusto nyo ako i-follow at Mr. Nikko Tuazon. Follow nyo lang ako dyan. Kuya Burns, go ahead.
For my Twitter and Instagram account, you can follow me on Twitterburns. And Adam and Gian, thank you for joining us for this episode. Good luck kay Rabia, no, sa ating bet. Sama-sama tayo manood on May 17.
Abangan natin yan lahat, guys. Thank you, Pepsters, for joining us tonight. This is Nikko.
And this is Bernie.
This has been Pep Spotlight.